Hello and welcome back to another video on Man Up. If you're new to the channel or haven't had a chance to subscribe, we just crossed 500 subscribers, halfway to my goal of 1,000. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get into our first video.
I didn't date you for your money. I fell in love with your heart.
Well, then just sign the prenup and let this love story begin.
Love stories don't begin with prenups.
This one does.
Women don't need men for money.
Oh.
Statistics show single women own more houses than single men.
Yeah, from divorce.
She got real quiet real fast.
What is your biggest fee?
Really?
No need for that. There's no need for that.
I'm joking.
If I did that to you, you'd be offended.
I was soft. I didn't hit you hard.
That's not the point.
I'm nice because you got a good big game.
What's my big got to do with it? That's not a joke. I don't know you for a joke. Do you know what I mean? Lucky you can't run, darling. Anyway.
Unbelievable. If a guy did that to a girl, physically assaulting her on the street like that, there'll be an uproar on social media. I think that overweight, unattractive girl was just simply jealous that she was not approached for an interview.
What is the worst thing you've ever done in a relationship?
I've never told anyone this because it's kind of illegal. I was in Mexico with my ex-boyfriend. After going through his laptop, I saw something I didn't like and accidentally flew back to America with his passport.
I like that.
You like that?
She's toxic. I like toxic.
You like toxic?
Unfortunately, yeah, I like toxic. Did he make it back home with his family?
He figured it out. He's fine. I don't know what he's doing.
He's figured it out.
He's still there. He's still there.
He's a Mexican citizen.
He's
now.
alive. He's
Yeah.
alive. He's good.
Do you understand how much stress you put that man through to lose his passport in another country and not be able to find it? Like, what's wrong with you? Grow up. And shame on that guy for wanting toxic women like that.
Men don't approach women anymore, and the real reason why they don't approach women anymore is not because you're successful, it's not because you're beautiful. They don't approach women anymore because these new day women, these modern day women are highly disrespectful. These women are so confused, right? They're so confused, they swear that nobody hollers at them, nobody approaches them, no one pursues them. But why would a man pursue you when as soon as he even works up the nerve to say something to you, you reject him, you belittle him, you tell him that he's thirsty, you tell him that he's pressed, you tell him that he doesn't have enough money. You tell him that he does not qualify for your time or your attention. And then you wonder why they don't want to deal with you. This is why they're not approaching you. And this is the crazy part. You got a lot of women that are so stuck in time, right? They're not getting approached. No one wants to deal with them, right? And they won't even switch it up enough to even go at a man because they're scared of rejection. And I said it, men take rejection way better than women do. Women are delusional. Most women want to be lied to. A woman will put on an outfit knowing that she gained 30 pounds and have the nerve to come in front of you and say, do I look fat in this outfit? And if you say yes, you're the bad guy. We still love women. We don't mind pursuing women, but no one is chasing nobody, especially when it's not appreciated. Am I lying?
Women are delusional and they cannot take rejection or criticism. That's the thing about men approaching women. It takes a lot of courage. So ladies, the next time a guy comes up to you, gives you a compliment, just take it.
Confused, and he told me to sit down, so I sat down. I smiled and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures. I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is. Just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, hey, I didn't bring my money with me. And then he eventually paid. And then now he sent me a request to pay for the food. And that's not... I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil. Picture, I said something casual. So yeah, I'm scrolling down. See, it says my description. I said I'm a chubby black girl. I'm a simple anime, horror movies, old R&B tracks. Let me be in charge of the aux cord. And I also said, if you live with your mom, baby moms or moms, please have your own place. I don't think that's so much to ask, you know. And I'm not judgy, but it's a no for me. And please, no D pics. Don't like that and stuff. And yeah, that was my second picture, guys. I said I'm looking for a best friend. My other picture, I'm easy to talk to.
That's gotta be one of the worst catfish situations I've ever seen in my life. That woman does not look anything like her photos. And she had the nerve to come online and ask for validation. Come on.
Big dick energy. Big dick energy.
I don't like this term big dick energy. or small dick energy, because everyone's about body positivity, right? How are we going to talk about men who have desirable characteristics have big dicks, and men who have undesirable characteristics have small penises. There are some wonderful men with small penises and some terrible men with big dicks. Women can willy-nilly throw out big dick energy, small dick energy. If I started throwing out loose pussy energy as a term to describe someone that was undesirable in some way, I would get canceled. But loose pussy energy, bro, you get in trouble you say that shit.
There's other terms to use.
Cavernous vag energy?
Yes, exactly. Women have the right to say whatever they want. They want a tall guy, they want a fit guy, they want 6 foot this and 6 inch this. But as soon as you start mentioning a woman's weight, they get all, flustered and pressed. Here's the thing, a guy cannot control his height. A guy cannot control his skin color. But you can control how much burgers you put in your fat mouth.
The reason why I knew I needed to get a divorce was because I have a crystal clear memory of me having sex with my husband and thinking about this other guy, and me knowing in that moment I have to divorce him, because if I don't get out of this marriage, I'm going to cheat on him. I'm going to try to find this. And I know that's really fucked up, but I didn't want to be a cheater.
It's not.
Let me recap here. While you were having sex with your husband, you were thinking about another man who you were having, who you had better sex with. And because the sex with your husband wasn't as good as the sex with this other man, you wanted to get a divorce.
It wasn't this, it was the connection.
That's why marriage is a very sacred thing. You shouldn't just get married to somebody if you're not on 100% level terms with them. By the time of marriage, at that point, you should have known if there was physical chemistry between you guys. And talk to him. Let him know exactly what makes your life in the bedroom better, so you don't have to divorce the guy.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're meant to be in London. This is the business trip. Are you for real? Is this real? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Adam! Well, say something for God's sake! What are you doing here? Let me see who you are. Who are you? Adam, what's the shouting? I'm his missus, is what the shouting is. What? I'm his missus. Yes. Mrs. Delivery Driver. Are you really doing that? Are you for real? We live together. We live together, and I've lived together for about 3 years now, and he told me that you were on a business trip. And I'm just kidding. I'm not joking you. I'm not joking you. How long's he been with you? A few months now. You pig! You're not staying here. Good. You're not coming home. Where can I go then? You can go to the gutter where you belong, you filthy pig!
What an idiot, man. You ordered Doordash when your wife or your significant other that you live with worked for Doordash? What's wrong with you, man? Come on.
I don't think you can be sexist towards men, and I don't think you can be racist towards white people.
How have you arrived at that conclusion?
Just hearing all the stories about all this messed up stuff they did in the past.
Are you referring to slavery?
Yeah.
How do you think they went about getting slaves? What do you think the process was?
They went into Africa and stole them from our homes.
Yeah, so you think that they just went to Africa and then rounded them all up and caught them, put them in sacks and then put them on the boat?
That's pretty much the gist of what I got out of it.
So the reality of it, Africans who were sold in the slave trade were sold by other Africans. So there were slave markets in Africa where they would capture their own people then sell them off overseas. And there was also the Barbary slave trade as well, which was Arabic Barbary pirates who would capture white Europeans and enslave them too. And there was over 1 million white Europeans that were enslaved during the Barbary slave trade.
So wait, are you trying to say that white people were slaves too?
Yeah, white people were also slaves.
That's where the term slave comes from, is the Slavic region.
Exactly.
In history, I don't see books talking about the oppression of white people.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Sometimes I feel like these shows purposely get the dumbest women on here just to make ladies look bad. Now, I don't blame her for not knowing some of the stuff, but to have that strong of a feeling towards a race of people and not know the history of it is just unfathomable to me. I know exactly how that is. For me, it's not beer. For me, it's food. I always stumble onto new cafes and restaurants, And that was some of my favorite clips from around the internet. If you enjoyed it as much as I did, it only takes a second. Hit that subscribe button so I can grow this channel. Hit that like button. Don't forget, man up.
A ver. Está gruesecito el elote, ¿eh?
Sí, está bien, está bueno, man.
A ver.
Blue, 42. Magenta, 69. Ready, hot. Catch the ball.